You want the job of leader, but refuse to show up to the interview. You refuse to answer questions. That's like wanting to be the captain of the team, but refusing to show up for practice. This little dance you do of avoiding an issue only works if we have short memories, but we remember. We remember the cuts. How could we not? Most of them are still bleeding. Open wounds needing attention they can never get. You treat this country like it's your yard sale. You are ready, set, everything must go. From employment insurance to food safety, from the wheat board to the CBC, we remember. Just as surely as the veterans left feeling the phantom limb syndrome of having their benefits amputated. You clearly don't understand the language of reason, so the question loosely translated is this the same way you plan to repay those willing to fight your war on terror? You are the pallbearer of our rights and freedoms, our rivers and lakes. You leave no ladders to climb to safety, so we tumble down your snakes. You cut the brakes on our environment so you could fast track a pipeline, then forged our signature so you could sign away our future. You talk about terrorism, but declare war on Canadians who live and work abroad at the same time you defraud the electoral system here at home. You are a vampire versus goodwill, going to non-profit charities with a fang-toothed comb, auditing anyone against you. But it's okay, because you brought us pandas. You brought us animals in captivity, hoping we would fall in love with a distraction. But the warning lights came on like road flares. At $1 million a year for a decade, you rent pandas and pretend that they're Care Bears. If they were moving close together from a distance, they'd look like static. They'd look about as absolutely nothing as what you've done to fight climate change. On a scale of metaphor, your attitudes towards science range from paper shredder to fire. You are Canada's worst handyman trying to rewire your home to self-destruct. You very clearly couldn't care less about the fact there are still tenants in the building. You talk about fiscal responsibility, but launch the largest and most expensive election in Canadian history. You insist on calling yourself an economist, but the bitter truth that your lies will never sweeten is that with no job creation, there are families so broke that they're left making payments on food they've already eaten. There are women waiting for you to care less about what they wear and care more about the fact that so many have gone missing. Students so deep in debt that their hopes vanish and they are left reminiscing about opportunities they never had, but you are not to blame. Not completely. You are the result of our inaction, the abscessed tooth of our apathy. We are sick with your infection, but you say now is not the time for change. And it's strange that it never is so long as you're the one in charge. But you forget, we gave you this job. And you do not get to rob us of our choices. You do not get to place muzzles around the voices of those who would speak against you. Constable of the Royal Canadian Thought Police, you lease us our freedom so long as we fall in line with your plan, but we remember. You're just a man. No less, no greater, as fallible as any. We are looking for change, and not just the penny you phased out. We have no doubt you were trying to achieve something. But we feel the constant sting of you keeping us always in the dark, forever in the cold. You have sold something that was not yours to sell. It gives us no pleasure to tell you this. Making cuts is the worst part of our job. Even so, we are taking back the company and we're very sorry, but we're going to have to let you go. Thank you guys so much.